this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Minecraft 1.7.2 Custom Mod. Episode 9, I think? I know I've been forgetting to do that the last few times, but I think it's episode 9. I built a couple new buildings, and I want to get some fancier doors, so I think it's time to do a little carpenters. So the first thing we're going to need is some carpenter's blocks, which are just wood surrounded by sticks. So let's go get some wood out of here. Okay, that should be enough blocks to start with. And I get rid of a dead... My corpse chest is filling up. You may notice there's a wall there. This whole end of the room, a creeper just walked in and blew up. So I put a door on that end. I should probably do something at this end, and I have an idea for it, but I don't know when I'll get to that. So, okay, so now I need 3 iron. Iron. 1, 2, 3. I think the first thing we need to build is probably a hammer, and I think it's built like that. Yep, carpenter's hammer. Then we want some carpenter's doors, which I believe are like that. Yep. And we need one more batch here. And there we have our doors. And we'll put the extra of these in here. And then we'll grab some glass. And let's go put up our new doors. So these buildings were a bit more modern looking because this one is going to be my Buildcraft and Ender.io machine building. And this is going to be my power plant. This side of the power plant is going to do Buildcraft energy, and this side, or Buildcraft and Ender.io energy, and this side is going to do IC2. So over here, ultimately, where these two cobble, will be my IC2 building. So let's go ahead and put the doors up. And get out our hammer. It's been a while since I've used this mod. There we are. And what happens if I hit it with glass? I don't like that. Whoops. Ah. And that must mean that's on again. I've been working on my 1.7 pack. Let's see what wood looks like. I think that looks okay for now. And the mods that have converted, I've got up and working. Let's go get something different for the other door. want stone, brick? Let's do stone. And the mods have converted that I'm using in this pack so far worked well, so we'll have to see. It still duplicated the weird lag I get whenever a new block creates because of the entities. But I'll survive that. And there we go. And I'll have to extend the path down here and that sort of stuff. But I'll do all that off camera. I also, as I run past these several times, you might have noticed I planted the rubber tree saplings I got from my initial start chest. And I'm down to only one little watermelon plant left. Okay. So let's go ahead and get rid of that sword and put the hammer there. Okay. And we'll throw that sword in there. And I discovered if the barrels get blown up, they lose all their contents. So good thing to know for future. Okay. So next, we're going to need some power generation and a couple other machines. So let's see. Let's see what we need to make a sterling. So we're going to need a piston, some basic gears. Okay, I think I can handle all that. So where'd my wood go? And we're going to need some cobble. I think I'm also going to get a cobble gen going, because as you can see I just don't have that much cobble. And I think I have an idea how to do that, but we'll have to wait for that. Okay, so we need one of those. We need some stone bricks. Where'd my smooth stone go? There it is. Oh, I have some right here. Stone bricks. Okay, and then I need these. So we have those. I need a piston. Let's make 2 pistons. Which means we're going to need more sticks. So make another one of these. More sticks. Okay, so that gives us 2 Stirling generators. And the next thing we need is an alloy furnace. That may be a little more complicated. So we're going to need a basic capacitor, a machine chassis. So what do we need? A machine chassis. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's go ahead and grab the redstone and the iron. So we can build one of those. And we need one of those. And we need 4 copper. And what do we need for this? We need copper, some gold nuggets, and some redstone. So we need another copper and a piece of gold. Okay, so we'll build the basic capacitor. Why, what did I screw up? Why you no work? Oh, because that's bronze. That's why it no work. Copper. There we are, copper. Okay, that gives us our alloy furnace. Now, what do we need to make conduit? So, energy, enhanced energy, and ender. So for that, we need conductive iron, which we'll have to use our smelter for. So we'll have to get the smelter up and going first before we can do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's grab some charcoal. And sleep to make it day. Doo-doo. Oh, and we're going to need some iron and some redstone, which we already have. Now, how much does that make? That makes 8. Oh, and we're also going to need conductive binder, which is made from that, which is made from that. So let's go add clay, sand, and gravel. That should be enough. In fact, that's probably more than we need. And we're probably also going to need a tool bench. So let's go get one of those. Okay. Okay. So we'll go ahead and set our alloy furnace down here. And then we'll set a Stirling on either side. Now you can upgrade these. By default they produce 20, I think it is. And if you upgrade them, they're more efficient and that sort of stuff. So let's see. Let's make 12 for now. So we'll need some of that and some of that. And we'll let that burn. Okay, and while that's burning, let's see what we need to build a capacitor. Double layers, which means we're going to need coal powder or coal dust. So we're going to need the other machine that goes with this machine. So let's go see if we can build one of those while that's cooking. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going to need 4 more of these. Okay, let's see now if I can remember what it's called. I'm not remembering very well. Sterling sag mill. That's what I want, and I want one of these anyway. So sag mill, I need another basic capacitor, some flint, iron. Okay, I think I can handle most of that. So let's get some flint. Oh, I need a piece of copper. And this time copper, not bronze. Oh, and redstone. I used all my redstone. Okay, let's try this again. Yay! And there we have our sag mill. So let's go see how our binder's doing. Do. And we'll go ahead and put the crafting table down. Oh, we'll put it right there for the moment. Yay, our first cable. Oh, one too soon. Actually, And dirt. Let's go ahead and break this. And turn it into the other type of crafting table, just that way stuff doesn't fall out of it. Okay. Binder. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oops. And that should give us plenty of that. So let's go ahead and get the coal out of here. This is obviously generating extra power. And let's go make the wrench for... I think there's a special Ender IO wrench. Let's go make one of those. And I think we also want to make a painter and some blocks. So, wrench. So there's the Buildcraft. Well, that's what I already have. I have one of those. Yay! So we don't have to build that. So what do we need to make a painter? Painting machine. So we're going to need a diamond, some tin, a basic capacitor, ooh, and nether quartz. I think I have some nether quartz here. Yay! And we're going to need 4 more of those. And a couple more of those. And another piece of gold. And another piece of copper. Okay. What do we need to make those? Let's go ahead and make 5. Why not? We have a whole nother stack in there of it. Okay. Oh, I need 4 tin and a diamond. So diamond and tin, 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 tin. And turn that into nuggets. So we have that. We have that. And we have that. Okay. Oh, let's go sleep and make it day. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and then we can put down our other two machines here. I'm not sure. Oh, it's equaling power between them. So we want that there and one of those there. And we want that there and one of those there. So now if we put this down in that square, whoops, in that square, I think I have to hit, there we go. I had to hit the actual pipe. Doo-doo. Ah! And we'll put our two generators down here. Start them generating so we have power in the other room. And these should start filling up, which they did. So now what do we need for a capacitor? Need a block of redstone, some basics. So all we really need is some coal powder, which I think I can get from that machine. Someday I'm going to get that beehive up there. Don't let me forget that. And let's eat some bread. Put those in there. Oh, no room. Oh well. Put that away there. And coal. We need coal. Let's get 10 of that. And we're going to need some more gold. And some more copper. And redstone. I have to go mining again soon. So then we need 4 of those. Oh no, we need 8 of those. So let's get 4 more copper. And 2 more gold. Okay, then we need 8 of these. Okay, and we need a block of redstone, which I think I have up here. Yep. So what else do we need? We need some tin and electrical steel, which we'll need silicon for. How do we get silicon? Well, we can get it from nether quartz and Certus quartz. An alloy. Or we can get it from slagging clay, will give us a chance of it. Redstone gives us a chance. And it looks like sand gives us a pretty good chance. So let's get a stack of sand and go throw it in the machine. Oh, we're gonna need, we'll throw the coal in first. Doo-doo-doo. And ultimately I'll move stuff over here in a warehouse, I think, or something. I haven't quite figured it out. So does coal work in here? Give me coal dust. Yep. So I'll let that run. Oh, it looks like sometimes I get double. If I click here, obsidian gives me obsidian dust. And, oh, that's right, flint actually doubles my chance of stuff. And gold, I get 20% chance of that and a chance of that. Iron powder. Because we may want to start doing stuff through here. Because I think if I run cobble through here, I get a chance of getting I can get okay. Cobble gives me sand with a 10% chance of gravel, and I can use gravel. So I think next we'll build the stuff for a cobble gen if we have enough time left. Well, looks like we're at that wrapping up point. So let's go ahead and throw our sand in here. And next time we'll build the next machine in the series. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun Minecrafting!